3 R's, the Flint native.
What drives you right now, Leon?
The struggle, man. You know, I'm in the struggle. Born and raised here my whole life. I grew up on the city's north side. My whole family, we have over 50 years in the city. You know what I mean? I can trace my history back to my grandfather being an old bootlegger. You know, we came up from like Atlanta, Georgia, and parts of the South, St. John Street, to over on the north side, you know, working class family. Growing up, my mother was retired from GM shop. My uncle, my grandmother, you know, hard workers and individuals who know about sacrifice and struggle. So, you know, I love Flint, man. You know, that's why I'm here. You know what I mean? I'm an ex-offender. You know what I mean? I just came home about 3.5 years ago. I used to be in the streets real tough, a former street hustler. You know, selling every drug probably you can name. You know, I grew up in that culture. You know, growing up in that culture, you know, I've seen a lot, been a part of a lot, and almost lost my life several times to it. Until it ended up, you know, I was shot in my head, my ear, my back, lost my hearing here, you know, and in the process of that, going to prison to recover. You know what I mean? Betrayed by old friends and renting friends is what I call them. And just really, man, just, you know, just was caught up in that world at one point in time in my life. You know, and in the time of going to prison around 2003, you know, I found myself on a journey, a new journey. You know, in the process of just really having time to reflect on the things I was doing out here. You know, and by the grace of Allah, you know, I embraced Islam, or the Arabic word for saying God, just be God. And, you know, it just, since that path, man, I find myself with the courage and with purpose in life. And up on 2010, that's when I came home to, I would say Flint's been in a war. You know, my old neighborhoods, first war, second, third, and even other parts of the city. You know, it wasn't nothing like when I left. You know, 7.5 years is a nice little time, and see things change, man. And you know, it was a sight to see. You know, but I hold on to my faith. You know, and that's what drives me. That's what gives me the confidence, the courage to come out here and try to be a spokesman for those without the voice. You know what I mean? I feel like, you know, with this 3R movement, me and my bros, Roy Fields, Timothy Abdul-Mateen, and the other individuals who was coming along with the movement, you know, we share a passion to want to really do something to contribute back to our society, you know, after taking from it for so long. You know, and, you know, I got brothers and sisters that grew up here. You know, a lot of them left the city, but I remain to stay, you know, with my family and just want to be an asset. You know, people really got a hold to me, so to say. The ones in the old neighborhood know me from the past. That was one thing, but the new me, you know, is when I started showing up at council meetings and, you know, meeting different pastors and things of this nature, or community organizers, and just being out there on the front line talking to everyday people. You know what I mean? And last year I ran for city council, unsuccessful, but it opened my eyes to a lot of things, a lot of individuals, and seeing what's really going on. You know, I'm part of a lot of committees. I was on the master plan committee, neighborhood builder capacity, land bank cleaning green, and just a lot of other little, you know, little small committees until we finally got this 3R thing kind of a little moving more. I was, by the grace of Allah, blessed. You know, we met a good brother, Dr. Jawad Shah, IIN, with this building, who assisted us with this office space, Flint Islamic Center, and it's just been nothing but blessings. You know, I'm a father now, single parent, but I'm a father. I have a healthy son I'm trying to raise and give him a better opportunity than what's going on now and what I used to see. You know what I mean? And I'm also an author now. You know, my book, Pain is Poetry. You can get it on Amazon.com, or you can contact me at 810-835-8304, or hit me on my email, leon.lalamin, E-L without the hyphen, A-L-A-M-I-N 80 at Yahoo. You know, and this something right now, it's kind of like where I'm at right now is with the book, out here promoting the book and doing a lot of outreach. I just came from the county jail with some brothers part of 3Rs and our partnership with IIN, the Flint Islamic Center. We go every Friday. We reach back to those men who may be going off for a while or possibly coming home, and we just try to motivate them and let them know that it is hope. It is a life if you choose to first make change within your own self. Without changing the conditions of yourself, you can't change the conditions of your reality out here. So that was kind of like the theme today. You know, you got to get your heart and mind right. I think we have a lot of diseased hearts out here, and people looking for change, looking for something to reach to, and that's what 3Rs is about. I also started, you know, I got a property management business. It's an LLC, an acronym ABPB, and it stands for Abdullah Building Performance Block. You know, and yeah, I'm really excited about that. I'm trying to get that off the ground. I want to use that as an asset connected with 3Rs to help. You know, we target a lot of at-risk youth and ex-offenders returning home, and I'm trying to use that as an outlet to provide some jobs, you know, and create some jobs for them, because we got it hard out here. We still being treated like second-class citizens, you know, and it's unfortunate. You know, you pay your dues to society, you do your time, yet society, you know, continues to shun you. Well, you know, that's what 3Rs is here for. We refuse it. You know what I mean? As long as you got God on your side, we're going to continue to open doors, and that's first thing. You know, you got to put God on your side. Whatever faith or religion you believe, you put God first in anything, He going to provide a way if you're doing it for the right reasons, as we are. So definitely. The inspiration behind this book, if you pick up the book and you read the foreword in it, you know, I give a lot of respect and due to individuals that I met behind those walls. Everybody from Ahmed Mubarak, we call him Spaghetti, Hajj, Akhtar, Malik, Abdul Rahim, Lonnie, Rayshawn, individuals I did time with that you would think, you know, maybe made some bad decisions, but through the years have transformed their lives behind the walls, man, and they're being like mentors and behind the walls, and that's kind of like what brought us together, the faith of religion of Islam, you know, and just being genuine guys, you know, and they was kind of like mentors up on me, so I'm always speaking on them, you know what I mean, regardless if they behind those walls or not, I speak highly of them, and that's where this started. You know, I never wrote poetry before. These poems were did in like 2003, 2005, you know, and it was just like I say in the foreword, one night, you know, once I embraced Islam, I started doing a lot of meditation and things of that nature, and just trying to learn my religion a lot more. And I have a ways to go, you know, but like one night, like 3 in the morning, it was just like flowing through my blood. I just got up and I just got by the light. You know, I sat against the prison cell door where the light was in, and I just started writing and just putting out my thoughts, things I had seen, things I had been through, and just kind of put a little rhythm to it. You know what I mean? I look at my poetry as a little different than the average poetry. You know, first of all, it's a lot of it is real, you know, based off life experiences compared to just being a straight fiction book. You know, and but at the same time, I try to put little messages in it as well. And it's just about being responsible, being accountable, you know, things that's going out in the struggle. You know, I represent what we call the forgotten population. Individuals, you know, the at-risk youth, ex-offenders, returning citizens, you know, whatever name you choose to use, the ones who feel like they ain't got a voice, who still out here in the struggle. You know what I mean? I like to say I represent them, you know, and I represent any righteous person, man or woman, but more in particular them, because they is me. You know, that's where I come from, you know, and it's nothing to be ashamed of. You know, everybody's circumstances and things are different. I'm just choosing to be one of the ones who are going to rise above it and show them, you know, a better path that they can possibly take. And I use poetry as one of those forms, along with business and being involved, like political and things of that nature. So yeah, definitely, that's kind of where that inspiration, the people of Flint, man. The people of Flint is what inspires this book. In the city of Flint. In the city of Flint.